Okay, people, let's work into a preview for the upcoming Six Nation game, right? I wanted to start with Wales versus Italy. This is going to be the battle of the wooden spoons. Who's going to beat who, right? Italy and Wales both coming off of a loss. Wales coming off of a very big loss to France, a very big loss, 43-0, big loss. Um, they had nothing in the locker. They might as well have just sat down on the bench and just watched France just kick, you know, kick at the post and score tries to an empty field. Um, that is how present Wales were. And then you had Italy, who actually put in a good show up against Scotland. Scotland are no joke. Obviously, they know France, but Italy's forwards, they put in the work. Ferrari put in the work. Nicotera put in the work. Menoncello had a pretty good game. Italy are no jokes. They played very well with their kicking game. Brex managed to get a try through an interception. Italy are no joke. Personally, I am going to go with an Italy win here. I feel they have too much. They are too strong, too fast. And Menoncello is going to have a field day with the Wales squad. Brex is going to have a field day with their squad as well. And Garbasi, again, I feel Italy are too defensively sound for Wales, right? Italy really struggle when you have a very creative back line that's that's going to be able to kick into play, that's going to be able to find those pockets of spaces. You know, they they're going to find ways around your defense. I don't feel Wales have enough to be able to break down the solid and well drilled Italy back line or front line. They just I can't see them. I can't see them doing it. Right? I just cannot see them doing it. It took players like Hugh Jones, Darcy Graham, Blair Kinghorn, Van der Merwe, right? It took players of this quality to break down the Italy defense. Yes, they did it a couple of times, but what I'm saying is, do Wales have that level of quality? No, they don't, right? So, personally, Wales, you know, they have good players. Jack Morgan, even though they lost to France, he had a brilliant game. And he really was that shining light in that Wales squad. Captain, showing them what it's worth, how it's done, what it means to wear the shirt. But unfortunately, they don't follow suit, right? It is still a relatively young squad. They got a lot to work on. Jack Morgan is an absolute monster. And he had such a good game up against France. Again, like even though they lost, he had a brilliant game up against France. But what happened? Rugby is a team sport. It's not an individual sport. Wales could not hack it. France were just too strong. They pressured them too much. And what I found with this is when you pressure Wales constantly, you hit them with with as much pressure as possible on the turnover, the breakdown, you push them on the scrum, they're gonna falter. But look at the things that Italy do pretty well. They're very good when it comes to kicking. They like to put you under pressure. They love those turnovers. I feel Italy is going to have far too much for Wales. And I don't think it's hard to know that I can see Wales having the wooden spoon. I see Italy actually having a relatively good Six Nations. I think they can actually take points from a team like England if they are not careful, right? So it's going to be an interesting one to see. My lineups are pretty much Scotland. Wales are far too inexperienced. They aren't gelled enough. They don't work as a team. They break down when it comes to the defensive transitions. I feel Italy is going to make them make mistakes. They're going to hit them hard. They're going to work very hard on the turnovers, right? They're going to work their ruck game and the maul game hard to really start putting pressure on that Welsh defensive line, and then they are just going to kick for yards, right? Kick to gain space, to gain space, to gain yards, and they are just going to keep doing this, putting pressure on that Wales defensive line, and then just causing themselves, you know, an absolute nightmare. So, in short, I have Italy to win by, I think Wales will be able to get points on the board here. I can't see them scoring multiple tries up against Italy. Maybe one try and two penalties. Try two penalties. I can't see them getting much more out of that Italy squad. I really can't. So I have Italy to win 2020, let's say 2012, maybe 2014, 2015. Be generous. So, yeah, let me know what your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think Wales can break this poor run of games? Because if there's going to be any team that they can do it to, it's going to be Italy. It's going to be Italy. There's no other team here that Wales are going to come up against and say, yes, I can truly, truly get something out of this game. Italy is the only one that they will have their sights set on to say, look, we can break this duck. We can start, the Six Nations, well, continue on the Six Nations and get a change of score lines and start putting points on that board. But they really seem to be struggling with that right now. So if there's ever going to be a team, it's going to be Italy. But will Italy allow it? That's the difference. So let me know what your thoughts in the comment section below. Please like and subscribe as always. And have a lovely day, night, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.